1967 gave us Aretha Franklin demanding respect. The Temptations crying, I'm losing you. And Sam and Dave shouting, Soul Man. But that was only the beginning. From iconic anthems to overlooked gems, these are 10 R&B and soul songs from 1967 we'll never forget. Number 10, Tell It Like It Is by Aaron Neville, the falsetto that froze time.
Tell it like it is.
Released on a small label called Parlo, Aaron Neville's haunting ballad cut through the noise of 67 like a knife through velvet. This wasn't a Motown machine. It was raw, intimate, unmistakably New Orleans.
Then a baby, I will wiggle you. Girl, you know that I'm
Neville, with that trembling high tenor, poured heartbreak into every word.
here in my own. Let it walk.
It was recorded in just a few takes at Cosimo Matassa's legendary studio, where the walls practically wept with soul. Tell It Like It Is soared to number 1 on the R&B chart, but what really stuck was the stillness it brought.
Tell it like.
You could be in a crowded room, but when this came on the jukebox, the whole place went quiet. Today, it's one of the most covered soul ballads of all time, because truth, when sung this tenderly, never goes out of style. And if that was soul in a whisper, the next one brings the thunder. Number 9, I Was Made to Love Her by Stevie Wonder. Teenage soul, fully grown.
I wore high-top shoes and shirt tails. Susie wasn't pigtails.
At just 17 years old, Stevie Wonder wasn't just little Stevie anymore. He was a force.
Don't you know I was made to love from a world long.
Co-written with his mother Lula Mae and Motown legend Sylvia Moy. This was Wonder's transition from prodigy to powerhouse. Backed by the Funk Brothers and that slammin' tambourine from James Jamerson's son on drums, this track was pure kinetic joy.
Like the sweet magnolia tree, my love blossomed tenderly.
The lyrics speak of lifelong love, but it's Stevie's voice, full of raspy confidence that makes it timeless.
My baby needs me, and I know I ain't going nowhere.
Released on the Tamla label, it hit number 1 on the R&B chart and cracked the top 3 on Billboard Hot 100. And let's be honest, you can feel that bass line in your chest even now.
I said I'll still be standing there, 'cause I was made to.
This was the moment Stevie told the world, I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. And if Wonder gave us joy, this next track gave us fiery justice. Number 8, I'm Your Puppet by James and Bobby Purify. Soft soul with a sting.
Want me to? I'm your puppet.
The Purify cousins out of Florida weren't household names, but this Dan Penn and Spooner Oldham Penn tune carved out a lane of its own.
Darling, you got full control of your love.
Released on Bell Records, it's deceptively sweet, until you realize it's about love pulling all the strings.
Snap your finger and I'll turn you some flip.
Recorded at Fame Studios in Muscle Shoals, the track blends deep Southern soul with pop finesse. The horns are smooth, but the message? Bittersweet servitude masked in devotion.
You're walking, talking, living, loving.
It hit number 5 on the R&B chart and became a sleeper classic. You can almost hear the dusty 45 spinning on an old Magnavox while someone in the kitchen wonders if love should feel this helpless. And speaking of heartbreak, the next one takes you straight into the fire. Number 7, Love Is Here and Now You're Gone by the Supremes. Beauty and heartbreak.
Love is here, and oh my darling now.
Motown's Golden Girls were untouchable in '67, and this track proved why.
And I did, but instead of tenderness, I
Diana Ross delivers a performance drenched in elegance and grief, written by Holland Dozier Holland at the very top of their game. Released on Motown Records, the song is lush, layered with orchestral strings, recorded at Motown's LA studios instead of the usual Hitsville, USA.
You closed the door to your heart and you turned the key, locked your love away from me.
The result? A cinematic sound that feels operatic in pain. It hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and gave the Supremes yet another jewel in their crown. But listen closely, and you'll hear it. The weariness in Diana's voice, the sorrow in the arrangement. It's heartbreak you can dance to. And if you think that's dramatic, wait till you hear what's next. Number 6, Soul Man by Sam and Dave, a battle cry in a suit and tie.
I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man.
Written by Isaac Hayes and David Porter at Stax, this track wasn't just a hit, it was a movement.
The harder way. I got to make it better. Each and every
Born from the flames of Detroit's 1967 riots, it was a declaration of pride, survival, and unshakable rhythm.
each and every day. Oh, honey, I said, don't you?
That guitar riff, Steve Cropper. That horn line, the Memphis Horns. That shout, pure Sam Moore.
And be your only boyfriend, yeah. Oh.
It was recorded at Stax Studios in Memphis, but its spirit rang out across the country, climbing to number 1 on the R&B chart and number 2 on the Hot 100. Soul Man was gritty, funky, and unapologetically black.
Soul man, soul man, can I be soul man? You're a soul man.
It became an anthem, not just for the times, but for anyone fighting to be seen. If these classics from 1967 are bringing back memories, give this video a thumbs up. It helps us keep the soul alive. And stick around. We've still got 5 more timeless tracks to come, including one scream that changed everything. Number 5, Your Precious Love by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. The duet that defines devotion.
Heaven must have sent you from above.
When Marvin met Tammy, something magic happened. This Ashford and Simpson penned slow jam wasn't just romantic, it was cosmic.
And now, I've got a song.
Recorded for Tamla/Motown, it was their second duet. And their chemistry was already legendary. Their voices melt into each other like candle wax.
About the joy you bring.
Marvin, smooth and assured. Tammy, delicate but fearless. Together they create a world where love is sacred, rare, precious.
You taught me the meaning of giving. Oh.
It reached number 2 on the R&B chart and cracked the top 10 on Billboard. But more than the numbers, it's the feeling that lasts. That moment when you're slow dancing in the kitchen and the whole world fades away.
This is in so many ways.
I look in the mirror.
And if love was a soft touch here, our next one is a burning flame. Number 4, Tramp by Otis Redding and Carla Thomas. Playful soul with grit. This duet is pure Southern sass. Otis, the king of Stax, and Carla, the daughter of Memphis royalty Rufus Thomas, spar back and forth like 2 soul lovers bickering over breakfast.
You straight from the Georgia woods. That's good. You know what?
Released on Stax Records, Tramp was recorded at the famed Stax Studios and captured the energy of 2 performers who knew exactly how to tease and flirt. It's funky, brassy, and laced with humor.
This side up.
Otis fires off with pride. You don't wear continental clothes or Stetson hats. While Carla claps back with grace and wit. The tension? Electric. The chemistry? Undeniable.
That's right. You haven't even got a fat bankroll in your pocket. You probably haven't even got 20.
It became a jukebox favorite and a staple of soul radio. And just like that, soul could be fun again. Next up, the Queen arrives. Number 3, You Make Me Feel Like, A Natural Woman by Aretha Franklin. Royalty ascends. Written by Carole King, Jerry Goffin, and Jerry Wexler. Just for Aretha, this was no ordinary ballad. It was a coronation, released by Atlantic Records and recorded in New York. This track was part of Aretha's stunning run in '67.
Before the day I met you, life was so unkind.
Her voice here, it floats, then roars, channeling centuries of strength, struggle, and sensuality.
Was in the lost and found. You can't.
The arrangement is simple, gospel-tinged piano, strings, and that unmistakable voice. But the emotional power, colossal. It didn't top the charts like some of her other hits, but it didn't need to. It became one of the most iconic soul songs ever. It's been covered by everyone, but no one does it like Aretha.
And I just wanna be.
And if that was power and restraint, the next one is pure explosion. Number 2, I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You by Aretha Franklin, where the Queen was born. This was the first track she recorded at FAME Studios in Muscle Shoals. Backed by the Swampers, Aretha found her footing, and the world heard it in that first moan. The song almost didn't happen. A fight broke out in the studio, Aretha stormed out, and the album was nearly scrapped.
No. The way I love this one, y'all.
But this track made it through, and thank God it did. It topped the R&B chart and cracked the Hot 100, but more importantly, it announced, Aretha has arrived. The rawness in her voice, the pleading, the pride, it's soul in its purest form.
I can't sleep at night.
But trust me, nothing will prepare you for what's coming at number 1. Number 1, Respect by Aretha Franklin, the demand that shook the world.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, and that's what it means to me. R-E-S.
Otis Redding sang it first, but when Aretha took it, she owned it. Recorded at Atlantic's NYC studio, this wasn't just a cover, it was a reclamation. From the opening riff to the backup shouts of "Sock It To Me," this track flipped the narrative. It was a woman demanding not just love, but respect. And in '67, that meant something profound. It hit number 1 on every chart. It won 2 Grammys. It became the soundtrack for the civil rights and feminist movements. It turned Aretha Franklin into the Queen of Soul, not just in name, but in purpose. And more than 50 years later, when it plays, everyone still stands up. From Muscle Shoals to Motown, 1967 gave us more than just music. It gave us soul with a spine. These were songs of heartbreak, pride, power, and joy. And they still hit just as hard today. Thanks for joining us on this Soul Stroll. Subscribe to keep the groove alive and never miss our next stroll. Up next, 10 R&B songs from 1967 we'll never forget. Click it, and let's keep the rhythm rolling.